Do you remember a few weeks ago when Rishi Sunak came and declared victory on the migrant crisis because there was one day with bad weather, so we had fewer migrants, and he was so happy about it. And we did say, well, just wait till tomorrow before you declare victory. He said, the plan is working. Well, he's doing it again. He's doing it again. He's basically saying we are winning. And the problem is, for him, the channel that we have here and independent media, we are rising. And we have more support than the mainstream media. So when are we going to expose this, the truth about this government? People are going to see it. People are going to talk about it. So let's do it. Let's talk about what's going on with this government. Rishi Sunak says, it is worth bearing in mind that the numbers have escalated every year. I remember when I came in that people were saying what was going to happen. Okay. And he said, if you look at the trajectory of the increase year over year, the numbers have been going up very sharply. The fact that they were down for 5 months of the year, the fact that they are still down, even if it is less compared to what people were expecting, is really a much better result than anyone was expecting. It's not a result in the sense that you achieved it. Now, for whatever reason, the numbers will be temporarily down. It's nothing because you've done anything different. Policy hasn't changed. It's simply mostly because of the chaos in France, obviously. You've got the bad weather, and you've got a lot of people, smugglers. Actually, some of them were arrested by Macron, some of them. And then they're also going to wait. They're going to wait and see how things are going. And numbers are still going up. The guy is lying to us. We've seen Channel migrant crossings hit a new daily record for 2023. Home Office figures revealed 686 migrants they'd crossed the English Channel. This was on Friday. What is he talking about? Not only that, in a recent interview, this is brilliant. GETTR did this montage. In a recent interview with Conservative Home, Rishi Sunak said one thing, but then previously, when he was running to become Tory leader and when he became Prime Minister, and he had the Stop the Boats campaign, stop the boats. He said stop the boats. He didn't say bring down the numbers. He said stop the boats. He was saying something else. Now, we're going to show you this video, and then I'm going to ask, can the real Rishi Sunak please stand up?
You were pledged to stop the boats, not reduce the number, not bring the number down, actually to stopping them. Will you have done that by the time of the next election?
Look, I've always also said that this is not something that is easy. It is a complicated problem where there's no single simple solution that will fix it, and I've also said it won't happen overnight.
Today we are introducing new legislation to keep my promise to you, to stop the boats.
General election, you haven't stopped the boats. Will you have failed?
Thanks, Chris. So look, I wouldn't be standing here if I didn't think that I could deliver on this promise. At the beginning of the year, I stood up in front of the British people, made 5 promises, and one of them was to stop the boats. And since I've had this job, I've spent a lot of time thinking long and hard about how to solve this problem. And I'm confident that the bill we're introducing today will help us do that.
Absolutely shambolic. What is going on in this government? So I'm guessing by next week, we're going to expect another victory speech. And they're probably going to say, even if they, obviously, when they go through the whole illegal migration bill after the House of Lords, when they completely water it down and it's completely redundant, they're going to come and make another speech with another logo saying, we are now stopping the boats, or we won the battle, or anything else. But in reality, you can't do anything while you're still a member of ECHR. You can't do anything while you're still not tackling the problem with the left-wing activist lawyers in this country. There are massive issues, fundamental problems. You've got civil servants in the Home Office who don't want to do this job. They don't want to stop the boats. And you're going out there and doing TV interviews and speeches saying, oh, I really care about the border crisis. No one cares. Just do the job, or you will lose the election. Well, at this point, you will lose the election regardless. Thank you so much for watching. Make sure to share the video. I'm Mahyar Tousi, and we are the media.